Hi guys, Gretchen here. This is the third and final lesson for Attraction Reiki. Look, I got rid of the big yellow pot. Yay! Small things that make me happy. We're trying to downsize to go tiny next year. Uh, and we're trying to do the purge now so it's not as painful then. Did not realize it would be so hard to get rid of material crap, but it is. Anyway, back to Attraction Reiki. How to clear the auric field. So Attraction Reiki basically is all about getting your aura cleared, your auric energies cleared, maintaining a happy, healthy, light heart. So you have to picture yourself, basically, this is what the goal is. Here's you, healer person, okay? And around you, this big 8-foot ball of energy. So this energy is going not only through you, but it's around you. And since it's around you, and we don't maintain 8 feet distance from people. I mean, you saw how hard it was to do 6 feet during the first part of pandemic. We definitely don't maintain 8 feet. Although now you know why sometimes you just can't deal with people anymore and you need to go home, be by yourself and decompress because you soaked up all their energies. So your big 8 foot, especially with healers that are working on themselves, you have this big, you're getting this bigger and bigger and bigger and healthier and healthier and healthier aura ball. However, because we're working on ourselves and our aura is growing, that leaves us susceptible to other things coming in because we're not quite protected, which is where this attraction Reiki comes in. Because this attraction Reiki is meant to clear that auric field, clear that energy field, and then fill it up with your stuff, which you've projected out there. So that will protect you. Like we've talked about with Kodadama before, the water memory. When you release your trauma, you got to do your own replacement, right, Doodles? I mean, you have to, because if you don't replace what you want for you, what happens? You leave yourself susceptible to what other people want for you. And you allow them to replace what was gone, what has been released, that shit that no longer served you. It's been released, but now there's an empty space, no replacement. Attraction Reiki is all about releasing and getting rid of those energies that don't serve you, but replacing it with your own energy until your body figures out, hey, so this is my real path. This is my real path. Like literally, most of us have been taken off of our real paths because we've been programmed, or our parents were trying to program us the way that they were programmed. Go to school, go to college, marry, have a child, get a house, blah, blah, blah. Go into these huge amounts of debt. And there were certain careers that were put out there for you, probably doctor, lawyer, blah, blah, blah. Sound familiar? All those higher paying ones, also higher debt ones. But did anybody ever tell you that you could be a painter? Did they tell you could be a yoga teacher? Tell you could be, hey, go be an electrician. Do something or be a glass blower. And nobody put those career paths out there for you, right? What if you wanted to blow glass? What if you wanted to be a stuntman? What if you spent your whole childhood climbing up and down and jumping off of things, but you're not like super rich and your parents don't live in Hollywood? You want to be a stuntman, but you let them program you, so now you're an accountant. Are you happy? Probably not if there's a stuntman's soul trapped in an accountant's body. So let's clear up those old energies, clear up that auric energy so that you're more comfortable being yourself, being your true self. That's my alarm to get up. Welcome to my real life. It is messy and clearly super organized. Anyway, so how do we clear our auric energies? As with anything, this takes time, takes practice. One of the best ways that I'm going to throw, excuse me, I'm going to have a Kundalini yoga. It's going to be the next video. That one is going to be specifically for the Attraction Reiki attunement. Pardon. The Attraction Reiki attunement so that you can get nice and clear. In the meantime, to clear your auric energies, get those Reiki healer hands going. Big, deep cleansing breaths, puffer fish belly breaths. Blow that breath out as big as you can. Do about 10 of those. Okay, big inhale, big exhale. Really accordion all of that breath out. As you're accordioning that breath out, I want you to picture all energies that are yours that do not serve you, and say this to yourself, all energies that are mine that do not serve me. All energies that are not mine, that have attached to mine, leave me now. And as you're doing these great big accordion exhales and you're sucking that gut in as far as you can, just squish all of these bad energies out. Just picture them going out, like if you want to picture a flower or a shape or something like a white shape somewhere up in the stars, and you send all of these energies up there until it turns gray or black, and then you blow it up and send it far, far away from you, and then you fill up the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. So you need to do this, I would say the first time for probably about 15 minutes. And please keep your breath work in mind. I don't need you hyperventilating. So what I want you to do is inhale, pause, big exhale, pause, and then do it again. Let's do these breaths like a block breath, but instead of a count of 4, try to do a count of 10 on each of them. If that's too much of a challenge, go back to 8. The goal here is to try to get to like 30 seconds on each. And inhale 30 second, a hold 30 second, and exhale 30 second, and a hold 30 second. If that's too much, cut it in half. That will help. That with the visualization and that breath work will help force those energies that are not yours or that may be yours but no longer serve you, like your bad day energies that you haven't let go, like the days of, pardon, I am in a highly allergy area. Mold is up right now. Okay, so those bad day energies, like we were talking about in the other video, where you stub your toe and then this happens and you spill water and you just keep snowballing, right? So those energies may be stuck. We need to push that out, get rid of all of that. So after you've done all of that, then you will do either your chakra color blowout, whatever your version is, where you go really deep in your head and you start at your root, at your perineum, which is the skin between your sex organ and your anus. And that's where you'll picture your root actually going into the earth, all the way into whatever you picture the earth as. Inhaling it on the exhale, you send that root further, further into the earth. And on the inhale, that pranic energy will start to come up, cleansing you and grounding you. And on the exhale, the earth will also help to drain that energy that is not yours and doesn't serve you, while feeding you that really great support, strengthening nourishment from the earth. So now we've gotten rid of those energies that are not ours, and we're grounded. You're going to inhale, big inhale. And as you inhale, you're going to inhale that pranic energy up from the earth, and you're going to inhale through the crown chakra. Okay, so take your time with this because there's a lot of instructions. You're going to inhale both from the earth and the crown chakra. Boom. Okay. Picture that beautiful energy coming up from the roots. And then as its energy is coming up from the roots, then you're going to inhale this beautiful cascading waterfall of pure loving light, intuition, energy connecting you to those above. And you're going to keep breathing in those roots from below and keep breathing in those intuitions from above. And you're going to let them come up and come down and mix in that heart center, in that middle, that center, big heart chakra center. So you're going to have this beautiful red and this beautiful violet. Or you can mix the colors to whatever colors you want. Literally, the chakra colors were assigned by a human. Humans see colors on different scales. Like I could see this color blue as one shade of blue. I could say, hey, like this is a little light blue, a little dark blue. But you could say, no, that's gray, and then that's like a sky blue. What's up? Because the rods and cones and eyes are differently. So picture your colors. Whatever color you're drawn to, that's what color your chakra's vibing with that day. We did also talk about your aura colors and what they mean. Those are subjective as well, like with crystal use. Like crystals basically have one base, they have their base uses, right? But this person had this kind of experience, and this person had a totally opposite experience with it. Who's right? They're both right. Okay, they're both right, because as with your chakra colors, you know, there's going to be some that are common, pretty common used, and then some that are just unique to you. So please don't fight it. Don't say, hey, so this has to be red at the root. Does not have to be red at the root. There are often times that when I meditate, my root chakra is actually a really nice, soft, light green. It vibes more with the Gaia vibe than with a red vibe. I throw out the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet because that is what everybody's been programmed to. I apologize for continuing with your programming, but I am giving you permission to deprogram yourself with the chakra colors and invite whatever colors you want into your chakras because you need to trust yourself, trust your intuition, your third eye, your sacral, and your heart, and allow all those dantion points in your body, your higher self, your smarter self to tell you what to do. So you'll get those all mixed up and you'll get them vibing at that heart center. Okay, they're vibing, they're really going. You can feel them, and now you're really into it. Take that deep breath and you exhale. And on the exhale, you can really feel those energies like settling into your body. You're going to take a few minutes here and you're going to let those energies settle into your body. Like let them go up and let them go down and down your legs and down your arms. Then after you do that, you're going to do some big inhales and you're going to exhale it all the way around you. And you're going to fill up that big auric bubble that you created with that Kundalini yoga. So you're going to have this big 8-foot Kundalini yoga creation bubble all the way around you. And then you've gotten rid of all of those energies that no longer serve you, those energies that aren't yours. You're calling the connection from the earth and the connection from above, and you're bursting those all the way around you into this energy bubble that you've cleaned and you've created. So now you've had this clean, created energy bubble that you've just imbued with earth and with above, and you cleansed everything out through you. So you're in this giant protective bubble. While you're in this giant protective bubble, you may feel your Kundalini start to rise. So you start to get the really happy vibes. That's what we want. Because in order to attract things, this goes back to like the ancient Egyptians, tens of thousands of years ago, pre-Ra. So like pre-Ra, Ra was the first one to put his hand on the scales and start asking for gold to get into to vibe with the heavens above. Pre-Ra, it was light heart. So when you feel light and you feel happy, and this is a new feeling for a lot of us because a lot of us healers, we are healing ourselves so we can heal others because we know what it's like to be in immense amounts of pain. We do also know what it's like to feel joy, but not immense amounts of joy, maybe, or we're getting there, we're getting more used to it. It's really freaky the first time you feel super happy. It's a little scary and you almost want to go to the emergency room, um, which is also a little sad for us because like we should have been experiencing this type of joy when we were little tiny doodles, not now. I mean, definitely now, but I mean like from the whole time, from little tiny doodles up. So you'll start experiencing these bursts of like these great joy. You might even feel high. Um, you know, because some of these breath work can make you feel a little high, but that Kundalini gets going and you're flowing and your day is going and everything is great. Nothing is bothering you. You stop focusing on what you think you want because a lot of times we're trying to attract things that the universe does not want us to have. So you stop focusing on what you want or who you want. Like say that you're trying to do this attraction Reiki to get the attention of this little hottie over here, but it's not working. Because maybe that little hottie over there isn't meant for you. Maybe that hottie over there is a narcissist and will damage you to no end, will like totally destroy all the work you've done. But when you're in it and you're working on yourself and you're not worried about anything else and you're getting rid of those bad energies that no longer serve you, those ones that say, hey, the little hottie over here with a narcissistic attitude, that's all you deserve. Let's try to drag you back down. No, man, you got this big shield around you going, I see you. Bye. So give it a minute. You know, give it a minute when you're working on this attraction Reiki. And the things that are truly meant for you will vibe to you. Um, do your 30 days with the affirmations, the I ams, and what you want to vibe for you and what is meant for you on that list will come to you. At the end of the 30 days, you'll also take a look at that list and go, why the frick was this on my list? Like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, you'll start doing this accountability thing with yourself. Like, well, that was just pure ego. I don't even need that. I just wanted attention for that. Oh, yeah, let's let that go. So then you'll start actually vibing things that matter to you instead of attention. I myself struggle with this a lot because of my childhood trauma. I need a lot of atta girls. So when I post on Facebook, I will go check. No. fine. So then, something else will happen and I'll try to get an out of girl that way. But I have to release and realize that this is my damage and I don't really need anybody else's confirmation to tell me that I am a good healer, I'm a great healer, to tell me that I'm an awesome yoga teacher, to tell me that I'm a freaking creative ass, like really gifted herbalist. I don't need them to tell me that. I know this. These are the gifts that the universe has given me. They also gave me a high functioning anxiety mind, which works when I'm coming up with herbal combinations for like clients. However, in my real life, it keeps me unapproachable. I talk fast. I come across as fairly aggressive sometimes because I don't sugarcoat things. I don't feel the need to be fake. If you want something explained, I'm going to explain it to you in the best way that I can. And I'm not going to sit there and go, so as long as this, I'm just going to explain it as matter of factly as I can. Anyway, um, which leads to loneliness. Healers lead a lonely life, but that's okay because when you are in this life and you're releasing all of those energies that no longer serve you, keep in mind a lot of those energies that no longer serve you are in the form of people that are in your life currently. They're going to leave. Okay, they're going to leave. You're going to vibe past them, beyond them. You have to let them go. That's also where I struggle. I'm working on it. I've been doing a lot of energy work lately on releasing people. Release people that you don't matter to. Um, I know that hurts to hear, but a lot of the healers will put more of their heart, empathy, and love into relationships than the other person in the relationship. Be it friend, be it lover, be it anything, be it coworker, be it boss, employee, whatever you have. Likely you put more of yourself into it than the other people do. Had a meltdown at work a couple weeks ago. 8 people there. 6 people said, "What's wrong with her?" and walked off. 2 people asked me how I was. Those 6 people always come to me. "Hey, Gretchen, so this happened. Hey, Gretchen, I have this rash. Hey, Gretchen, so this person has this. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Hey, I'm having anxiety. Can you show me that breathing trick?" These 6 people always ask me for this stuff, right? They didn't give a flying flip that I was standing there crying. Didn't care. So I have done energy work and I'm still working on it. I'm not going to apologize for crying because you guys know the water needs to come out. It needs to come out. It just hurt me and I felt stupid, but it's okay because there were 2 people there that genuinely did care about me. Asked me how I was, asked me what they could do to make it better. And just the fact that they asked me, what they could do made it better. The 6 people who I thought cared about me who were just like, "What's wrong with her?" and walked off. Well, now I know, right? So it is what it is. Like I said, I would apologize. Old Gretchen would have apologized for breaking down and crying. However, healing Gretchen is fine crying. I even walked through the grocery store crying the other day because the water needed to come out. And I'm done choking up my chakras because it's not socially acceptable to have an emotion. I have emotions. I'm a human. I'm not a computer. So if I have an emotion and I feel like crying, I'm going to cry. And I invite you to do the same. You just shouldn't care what other people think of you, and you shouldn't really need affirmations from other people. And that's where I'm going. These are things I'm struggling with too. These are things you're likely struggling with because being a healer is very lonely. Because you have to find the rest of us that are healing and in the right mode of healing so that we don't damage each other, bringing us back down. And the people that we're healing from no longer understand us. And it's just, you're in this weird growth spurt, but it's okay. It does get better, I promise. You will go hang out with the right kind of freak flag flyers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this super weird and super emotional third lesson for Attraction Reiki. There will be 2 more videos for this. There will be a quick Kundalini Yoga routine to clear all of those chakras before I do the attunement. Anyway, if you like this video and you'd like to see more, I do a lot of Reiki videos. I do herbalism videos, trauma release videos, and yoga videos as well, but mostly Reiki. If you like that, or you're a holistic healer, want to throw some new healing modalities in there, I do also throw in a random crystal or rune video too. Please hit that subscribe button for me. And until next time, Sat Nam and Namaste.